Now, if I could potentially get a buy right here, I was just going to say just like that. That's actually a potential buy. And actually it is valid. So I'm going to go buy at 49.85 here on crude. We're in an uptrend here. We already have bullish momentum, and I don't have resistance till up in here. It's our second hit of this area here. We should break through it, hopefully. So let's see if we do. I have a green light. We're looking for 14 ticks up to the opening range low. On the 5-minute time frame, we did hit, we're actually back above the 233. We did not break through it, so we don't really need momentum in our favor. We do have it in our favor, but we don't really need it in our favor. All right, so we're filled, looking for 14 up to here. And we're still at this 5-minute pivot resistance area, which you've already hit once, reacted, came down, and hit the 233 like I mentioned. And I say we should bounce off of there back up. So it's our second hit. We'll see if we go through. So the 5-minute chart is not in a wedge. I have resistance up at the opening range low. And in this case, momentum doesn't matter because it wasn't a breakthrough. It was just a failure to break, so I don't need it, but it is in my favor. So on the 377 chart, we have an uptrend. Now we have a yellow bar or a neutral doji, so I have to adjust. So I'm going to bring my stop 1 tick below that bar. And hopefully we'll continue to move higher here. If not, then I've got to take, okay, I got a partial stop here. I had to get out. We did not, if we don't go higher, we might still go higher, back up to here. All right, so we're still consolidating on crude in that 377 wedge. We could actually look for a re-entry here as well because we still have the box here. We could still use it if we have an uptrend, which we would if we took out this high. I would rather take out this high then, just to make sure. So this is at 86, so we'd look for an entry to 87. And I need to have bullish momentum, which I don't have. I need another up close here. I do have a green light, so potentially we could look for another entry. Okay, so there's another up close. This potentially could be, I'll put the order back in here, see if I get filled. And I'd be looking for an exit since I was 2 ticks higher right here. Okay, we're filled. It stays there. Now this is going to close down about 79 ticks potentially, so I might have to adjust right here very quickly. So on 64 ticks, so the stop will be at 83. Okay. Close down to my first red bar, stop 1 tick below. So I'm looking to go up to the opening range low. I took my exit 2 ticks beyond the entry, so instead of going to 14, I'll go up to the opening range low here for my target. Okay, so we're coming up. See if we can get our target at the opening range low there. I'll bring my stop to break even +1 here. And we're a tick from our target. There we go. All right. So this is how I said you could re-enter on a trade. Even though the first one we got stopped out on, it went into consolidation, and we just took a partial loss 1 tick below here. We could still use the same box on a new breakout. It's still valid once we get back into our uptrend again, and everything else is equal. A 5-minute chart said I could still go back in. I had waited for the bullish momentum to get back in. I had a bullish light, and so we got back in on that one. Same thing applies to here. If we get 2 red down closes and break out, we still have a short here. So I'm still looking for a potential short if I get 2 red bars in a row, which I may not. Here's another short. I still needed this bar to close red. All right, we actually have a short now. You have a short at 84. It's valid. 2 red to be a new downtrend, and red background, red light here. So if we go down one tick lower, break out, we'll be in a new downtrend. We'll take the short for 14 ticks down to the next support area here. We have to break, of course. If we don't, then we're coming back up. We're in consolidation. Won't worry about it. Now, if this closes green, like it just did, you have to cancel because you cannot enter on a green bar, right? You have to enter on a down bar. It means we have to continue to go short here. So I canceled the order. If this one closes red, I can go back in because I still have a bearish trend. So I'm getting ready. If this closes red, so I've got my order. I haven't clicked on the chart again. I'm waiting for this candle to close. If it closes red, I'll put my order back in there. It's 53 ticks to go, 42. Okay, I'm going to put my order to go short at 84. There you go. Well, it's going fast. Okay, 14. Whoops, where's the other one? Let's hit the target, so I've got to bring this to break even plus 1. I don't... Alright, so let's see there. I'm trying to get this on 14. We just hit our bounce. Okay, we got it. Good.